Hi, I'm Marie. Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. Valentine's is over, so we're going to take everything down. We're going to look through it, and we're going to grab a few things that maybe we can downsize. Every single year I like to downsize just a little bit because some of these things I've dragged from house to house to house, and I don't really like these things anymore, but I keep putting them out. So let's downsize now while we have everything out on display. I put them on a large table, and we're going to get rid of a lot of things. And then we're going to put up spring. Spring is here! Well, it's a little bit ahead of the time, but right after Valentine's, I put out all my spring decorations. So here's the process, and we're going to go through this together. So this is all the things that I picked up, and there are Valentine's items. I don't believe that I have that many Valentine's things, but my goodness. Now, some of them you can use for different seasons, like these willow statues. My daughter gave me that, so that's me and my daughter, and then my husband gave me that one, and that's me and my husband dancing. That can be used at a different time, but I do put it in the Valentine stuff because, they're romantic. But I want to start over here. My neighbor Pat, wow, cross-stitched this whole pillow. Is that amazing? And she gave that to me. Very pretty. And then I made this. It's a heart Valentine. I put that on my bed. Fun. I'm not sure if we're going to keep that though. I'm not sure if I like that. So here's all the plants that I gathered around the house. I always gather my plants because they have different pots I put all the pink pots and pink flowers pots. So I'm going to get rid of all the pink, and since it'll be spring and Easter, I will be putting yellow and green and orange pots. So just kind of change those out. So I always put things that I'm changing out, I put them up here. So I got to reposition all my plants, figure out where they go. This we made at Busch Gardens. My husband and I went there, and he painted that, and it got delivered to him. This, I had a bunch of girlfriends. On Tuesdays we did crafts. Ruth, Carol, Pat, and Teresa are the main ones, and my mom. We all did crafts, and we did baskets. So we made these baskets. Kind of cool. Here's one that's a little bit more wonky, but we made those. And then we attempted to make these hearts. I made with the extra reed that I had. They were more difficult than I thought. I thought I'd bring them as a craft, and boom, they were hard to do. The bird can go in other things like Christmas and stuff, so I'll probably keep him. This is something I did for Valentine's, just a craft. You kind of quilt the styrofoam ball. And here's another quilted ball. I also use that at Christmas time because you can turn it around and it's got Christmas colors. So kind of convenient. And of course, Lady and the Tramp are romantic. This bell lights up, but then it doesn't have a timer. So it stays on 24/7 and then the batteries just die. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. So let me kind of look around. I'm looking for 3 things that I want to get rid of. A bunch of shells, which I can use during the summertime. I use beach items. Look at that. So here's some items. This heart belonged to a toll painting thing that my mom made. Here's something that I got on our honeymoon. Isn't that old? Evelyn and Crabtree. Does anybody remember that? Oh, that soap is old. From the 80s. I'm not sure if I want to keep that. I like it. I think it's beautiful, but I never can find a spot for it. It's difficult. And these two, of course, are beautiful. Now, these guys have cracked. Isn't that pretty? Kind of small. Cream and sugar. Cream and sugar items, but see that? When I brought it to this house, they cracked it, so there's tape on that. I may glue that, but I'm not sure if I can ever use that again. It's just a decoration. I just put it in the back. So cream and sugar for Valentine's. This the cup didn't make it, but my grandma gave me that. So I hate to get rid of that, but the cup broke when we moved here. And this cup we got at the Empress Hotel. Isn't that pretty? And this is really pretty. I've had this for a while, but I don't know why. It's a single cup. There's your cup, and then here's your teapot. I don't know. I've had that up for decorations, but I've never used it. It's just weird to see, oh, zing, and then this is, I guess it keeps your tea warm, but different. I'll see. If I can fit that someplace, I'll keep it. And then my mom gave me these. I'm not sure where she got them, but she really loved them, and she gave them to me. And this was from Cracker Barrel. I liked it because it was just pink and matched like that. These are from my other grandmother. It was pretty. Nice pattern. These are all that's left. She gave me a whole set with teapot and everything, and most of them broke. When you have cats and dogs and kids, things just happen. So I will be changing out the pots over here and some of the flowers, which have pink in it, some of the roses and things like that. And then here's all the cloth that I've put around. And this is from another Pat. Pat next door to Carol. Thank you. So anyways, I have all these things, and I need to ding, 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 ding. I want to get rid of 3 things. So I brought a helper. So my hubby, who probably doesn't care about Valentine stuff. So Jeff, I want to ask you, what things don't you like, and what things are your favorite? Well, okay, what's your favorite thing that you will never want me to throw away, and what is the thing that you don't care? So
my favorites in this pile are the things that have the most meaning to me, the sentimental value, and that one of course would be the Lady and the Tramp.
Okay, we got that on our honeymoon. Very nice.
I like these because they remind us of earlier years, plus I just like the style of these.
And you gave that to me, so
I forget what they're called, but
Willow. I think they're called Willow
okay.
something.
Of course, I'm drawn to your teacup stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those are probably, and I like really small things.
Okay, yeah, those are cute things.
Those are probably the most valuable to me.
Okay.
Least important might be some of the stuff with new graphics I don't care for so much.
Okay.
And I know I said I like small things, and these are small, but the graphics are new and modern looking to me.
Okay.
That's all. And so that makes them a little less exciting. Simple things that look, although I love birds, kind of reminds me of Cracker Barrel artwork, if you know what I mean. Nothing wrong with Cracker Barrel, but that's just
Jeffrey loves it when I go to Cracker Barrel. I always pick up something, and he's just like, oh no.
This is a little too formal for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Wedgwood style, which is just we're a little more earthy.
Okay.
This is a little bit more formal than most of our stuff.
Okay.
So I guess those are my picks. I really wouldn't want to part with these old bulk shells. Those are important to me too.
They're in the basket. What else are you going to do with a basket? Put bullet shells. Here's my 3 that I'm getting rid of. I really like this shell, but it's so tiny, it's hard to fit in, unless you have one of those little knick-knack shells that are really tiny. This doesn't really fit anywhere. It's so small. It's hard to see, so I end up putting it out every year. I never know what to do with it. So, too tiny, very pretty, but no. This, I've had this, gosh, probably since the 80s, and I have always liked it, and it would look really good if you had a beautiful place where there's beautiful brushes. My stuff is sort of modern, so this looks, I don't know, and it's one of the ones that hubby said, get rid of that. So, and we've had it forever. I don't know why I've never liked it. Again, I've kept it. And this is one of the ones that my mom, she never told me where she got these, but I saved the candy dish, but it's a wine goblet, and I don't really like the color. It's super kind of reddish, and that's not my color. Here's the other one. It's a candy dish. For some reason I like that because I put it on a plate so it doesn't show up as bad. So like I'll put it something like that. It does look pretty intense still, but I have it on a shelf, and I remembered that I actually liked it there. And you can put candies in it, red beautiful chocolates or something like that inside it to make it kind of, disappear. And I like candy dishes. That's just kind of romantic. I've decided, even though my hub didn't want to keep that, I have an area that I may keep that. And so all the other goodies, it's so sad. I know, when we downsize, but look how much Valentine's. I had no idea. Now I'm saving this one for one last year, but if I don't like that bell, it's a bell. And it lights up. It's super bright. It's like neon bright. So that may be the chopping block next year. I was like, it just sounds so sad. But yeah, pretty things. I'm going to put all the Valentines away, keep the plants, change the pots, and we're going to go on to spring. Okay, so we got a lot of things done. Spring is out. And now I am ready for March. Keep moving, keep gardening, and stay creative. And I'll see you next time.